So let's see how to control clock speeds and fan speeds. This is only for NVIDIA GPUs on a remote machine, a remote Ubuntu machine, without a monitor connected to it. So that would be in headless mode. So first thing you want to do is you want to check the PCI bus numbers. So you can do that with this command here, NVIDIA SMI, and the numbers you want really are here. So just make a note of these numbers. For each one of those, there's 11 GPUs on this machine. That's my mining rig. And the next thing you want to do is you want to just go a bit higher. Next thing you want to do is you want to edit your this file here. So sudo, and that's the editor, nano, and that's the file you want to edit, edc/x11/xorg.conf, and that's your sudo password. And if you just look at this file here, there's one section in the beginning, and that's the section for the server layout, and the identifier doesn't matter really. And you need the screen line for each one of your GPUs. So 11 lines here, end of the section. And then there's a device section for each GPU with these options here, as you see. So identifier, driver, bus ID. So this is where you enter the number from before. It's a bit more simplified. You don't need all the zeros preceding the number. And then it's at 0, colon 0, colon 0. And these options are also important. Actually, this one is not that important, but coolbits 31, that's important. That's the one that allows you to be able to change the clock speeds and the fan speeds. And you also need a screen section for each GPU. You just need to make sure that the device identifier here is the same as this one. So if this is NVIDIA 0, then this one also NVIDIA 0. And these options here are also important. And this identifier here needs to be the same as this identifier here. If you just follow a numbering system from 0 to something to whatever, then you'll be fine. And then these two sections, basically just these two sections, just repeat for each GPU. And that's it. So after you do that, well, first time you do that, you need to reboot your system. And after you do that, you need to actually do the, you need to actually apply the settings you want. So I just have them here for convenience. Let's say you want to do the first one only. So yeah, let's look at that command first. So this will enable persistence mode, means that whatever changes you apply are persistent. And this one here, just apply whatever power settings you want for that GPU. So power limit was set to 90 from 151. This is obviously dependent on what you're mining, and your electricity costs and whatever else. And then that's the command where, well, I have different settings for different mining algorithms. Let's say for Ethereum, I use these settings. For Grin, I use these settings here. So let's try those. If you just look at this command here, that's the critical part if it's headless. Without that, you need to set the display basically here, otherwise it will not work. And this part also here. And then NVIDIA settings, and then sudo is also important, otherwise it will not work. and then apply this attribute here. So that's for GPU 0, the first GPU, 150 clock offset, and memory offset 700 here. And as you can see, it accepts those values. And then for the fans, you just need this command here. So again, these are important if it's headless and remote. And then control state equals 1, and then target speed 70. So you just need to repeat that for all your GPUs, and you're all set. I hope this helps, and thank you for watching.